Welcome to Tamsyfae's realm. My name is Nightbot. Tamsyfae will be arriving soon, but in the meantime I would like to introduce you to myself and to the channel. I will be your bot host in the chat. I maintain the list and provide other information. I will be arriving in the chat soon. If you have any questions that I am not programmed to answer, please ask Moonbeam or other moderators. Please don't join until the 55-minute mark, for example 6:55. I cannot add you to the list until this time. Tamsyfae does not do political, specific timing, medical, fertility, or legal questions that require a qualified professional. Tamsy only provides spiritual guidance. Now please have a seat, relax, and I will tell you about Tamsyfae's stream. How do you join the list? To join the list, type !join followed by your question. Please provide a question when you join, otherwise I will not be able to add you. If there is space in our free list you will be added when you join. If there is no space you will be seated in the lounge. When spots become available, people are randomly chosen from the lounge and placed on the free list. In other words, the lounge is a waiting list. Being placed in the lounge does not guarantee you will have a reading. Thank you for understanding. To check your position, type !position and you will either be given your position in the free list, told you are still in the lounge, or that you are not in either. Your position number will change, normally decreasing as Tamsy does her readings. However, your position may increase if there is a donation or someone requests a theme reading, as theme readings get advanced to the front of the free list. If you would like to leave the free list, please type !leave. If you miss your reading on the stream, type !timestamp or !timestamps to find out when your reading took place in the stream. You may skip the free list with a super chat or PayPal donation of a minimum of $3 plus Canadian. To keep things fair, Tamsy may limit how many times someone can use a super chat in a stream, but you are always welcome to book a private reading with Tamsy. You can book a private reading by email or through Tamsy's website. You can find the links on her about page or in the chat. While you are waiting for your reading, make yourself comfy and ask me, Nightbot, questions. Here is how to ask me questions. !magical, see how magical you are. !8ball, for the magic 8-ball answer. !oracle for an oracle message. !fortune, to get a fortune. !horoscope, for today's horoscope. !card to draw a tarot card and get info about its meaning. !list to see who is on the free list and who is in the lounge. !position to get your current position. I will occasionally provide information about other services available in the chat. Tamsyfae is an intuitive mystic energy reader. Enjoy her fairy moon readings and more. Tamsy uses tarot cards to pick up your energy or the energies around your situation and connect with the spirits, fae, and the universe to bring out profound inner truths we dare not tell ourselves with love, kindness, and humor. The cards may bring up deep hidden emotions. Readings are never 100% accurate, and roles may be reversed. Take what is yours and leave the rest. Some energies or emotions may take time to settle. And here are some photos of Ms. Beastie, Mr. Lucky Pug, and Miss Floppy. Tamsy should be arriving soon. Welcome to Tamsyfae's realm. My name is Nightbot. Tamsyfae will be arriving soon, but in the meantime I would like to introduce you to myself and to the channel. I will be your bot host in the chat. I maintain the list and provide other information. I will be arriving in the chat soon. If you have any questions that I am not programmed to answer, please ask Moonbeam or other moderators. Please don't join until the 55-minute mark, for example 6:55. I cannot add you to the list until this time. Tamsyfae does not do political, specific timing, medical, fertility, or legal questions that require a qualified professional. Tamsy only provides spiritual guidance. Now please have a seat, relax, and I will tell you about Tamsyfae's stream. How do you join the list? To join the list, type !join followed by your question. Please provide a question when you join, otherwise I will not be able to add you. If there is space in our free list, you will be added when you join. If there is no space, you will be seated in the lounge. When spots become available, people are randomly chosen from the lounge and placed on the free list. In other words, the lounge is a waiting list. Being placed in the lounge does not guarantee you will have a reading. Thank you for understanding. To check your position, type !position and you will either be given your position in the free list, told you are still in the lounge, or that you are not in either. Your position number will change, normally decreasing as Tamsy does her readings. However, your position may increase if there is a donation or someone requests a theme reading, as theme readings get advanced to the front of the free list. If you would like to leave the free list, please type !leave. If you miss your reading on the stream, type !timestamp or !timestamps to find out when your reading took place in the stream. You may skip the free list with a super chat or PayPal donation of a minimum of $3 plus Canadian. To keep things fair, Tamsy may limit how many times someone can use a super chat in a stream, but you are always welcome to book a private reading with Tamsy. You can book a private reading by email or through Tamsy's website. You can find the links on her about page or in the chat. While you are waiting for your reading, make yourself comfy and ask me, Nightbot, questions. Here is how to ask me questions. Exclamation.
Hello everyone, welcome, happy June. How's everyone? Tonight's theme is June, so if you want to know what to expect in June, it's kind of like the theme of June, what strength, opportunity, or blessings you can get in June, what to release, and what's happening beneath the surface. Hi Vivi, how are you? I sent you an email. I don't know if you noticed that, but I did send you an email finally. I know it took forever, but hi Dottie, hi Mystical, hello Ellen, hi Denise, hi Cancer Sun, hi Bernadette. Bernadette, it's exclamation mark join with your question all in one line. I see that you did do exclamation mark join and the question, but they need to be together for Nightbot to pick you up. Hi Caramel, how are you? Hi Love. Hi Sean. Hi Aldana, hello. How's everyone? Welcome. Hi Kimberly. Hi Fancy Nancy. Hi Danny. Hello everyone, welcome. Jasmine, hello. Everyone's here. Jenstar, hello. Yeah, so it's June readings for the theme tonight. I do have a legal disclaimer in the description if you want to check that out. If you're on a phone, I think you have to close the chat. I don't know, sometimes it's weird. But hi Bernard, how are you? I'll switch the screen so we get started though. Matthew, hello. Theme reading for June for Matthew. We'll do these ones. For Matthew, what does Matthew need to know about June? Magician. You're making magic happen. That's what's happening. Ooh, there's some new opportunities. I can see that for you. Oh man, for the magician, I do feel like there's this energy of you, like the theme of just you focusing on manifesting or perfecting your skills and being determined and creative about that as well. I feel that for you. I just feel like whatever it is, it's like putting your focus where it really matters and growing with that in June. For the Seven of Wands, I don't know if this is something you need to release. I feel like these should probably be reversed, but yeah, I feel like this is what you need to release. Is kind of like um, letting go of things that are no longer serving you in June. You know, the Seven of Wands, I just feel like, like you don't need to always defend yourself or protect yourself. I mean, it's good to do that, but I'm just mean like let loose a little bit. Maybe like go of some of those regrets or things that maybe you're holding on to that are no longer serving you. Maybe a little bit of there to release. But you do have the Ace of Pentacles here. So I do feel like there's this energy of some sort of new opportunity, new blessing that's trying to grow for you, some sort of potential. I feel this energy of you juggling things around, but I also feel like there's a potential of you really investing your focus and your time in something that's productive that has potential of growing. And then for what's happening beneath the surface is the Page of Wands. So the Page of Wands, I know there's this energy of you wanting to be a little bit hasty in your energy just because you're impatient and wanting things to go faster than they are going to be going. I feel like there's a step back of like evaluating your situation and figuring what is really worth your time and what is not. You know, because I feel like you want to pursue goals and not be chasing drama or things that may be holding you back. That's what I got. Hi Gigi. Hi Elephant. Sean, theme reading for Sean. What does Sean need to know about June? For the Three of Wands in the dark. Oh man, I feel like there's some self-doubt energy coming through. Like you're not very hopeful for June to happen or whatever that is for you. But the Three of Wands in the dark. I just feel like there's what to focus on is collaborating and focusing on maybe not collaborating. I'm not quite sure if it's a more collaborating or more focusing on yourself. I feel like it can go either way, and it's kind of a matter of trying to figure out where to put that energy. But I feel like you are going through a phase of transformation and growth. It's just a matter of figuring where that all fits in for you in June. Yeah, the judgment is also in the dark too. So, don't be so harsh on yourself. Don't, you know, I feel like there's the energy of like, don't be a fear of being seen. Like, expose yourself, put yourself out there, and see what really happens. Don't worry about any judgment or anything like that. Don't let the fears hold you back, is what I'm feeling. But I feel like that is something that you need release. I feel like these ones should be opposite directions of what they are for you as well. The Knight of Pentacles is also in the dark. Oh, I feel like this is supposed to be what strength and opportunity and blessings coming away. The Knight of Pentacles maybe is someone that you can back away from in order to advance yourself in business. You're supposed to be starting a new marketing business. Oh man, yeah. It's good for yeah. I feel like it's kind of like pushing you out there more, getting outside your comfort zone without judgment. Who cares what all the other people say? I mean, it's business, right? Gotta get in that business mindset. You're not making friends. You're making business client. You know, um, what do you call that? You know what I mean, right? Yeah, I feel like that is what June is pushing you out for. Don't let anyone discourage you with this Nine of Pentacles here. They may not have your best interest in mind. Um, don't worry about any bad reputation or anything. I feel like the cards are trying to encourage you. Yeah. Jasmine, theme reading. Guess this one came right up for you. What does Jasmine need to know for June? Ooh, there's something that's trying to come through. Something's going to come through for you. For the Four of Swords in the light. I feel like there's an energy of like knowing when you truly need to take a step back and evaluate your situation, but like take some time to actually rest and retreat and reflect on where you want to put your focus in June and making sure that you're not putting your focus in an area that's not really going to advance you moving forward, right? Because I feel like there's this energy of, the Ace of Pentacles may not be your first option, or maybe your first option, but maybe not something that's worth all your focus and energy right now. Because it's in the dark. So I feel like you put some delays, you put that Ace of Pentacles on the back burner for now. You may get some more advanced or reach more goals, be more productive, putting your energy in whatever this Ace of Wands is for you. It's a new spark, a new passion, new attraction. This could be a new job or a lover, whatever this energy is. It seems to be worth more your time and effort than this Ace of Pentacles. So I feel like if you do miss this opportunity, it's probably for a good reason for you to put your focus more on this Ace of Wands energy. You know? Yeah, I feel like this has more possibilities. And then for what's happening beneath the surface is you have the Page of Wands here. So you may not realize right now that the opportunities that may be coming for you by the end of June, right? You may not realize that there is something else to focus on. So being mindful and more careful of which ones you put in tired and feel like and burnt out. Yeah, yeah. So it's kind of like readjusting your energy. I feel like the Ace of Wands could either be a new lover or a new job. I'm not quite sure what that is for you. But you do have the Page of Wands. So I feel like they're going to invite you or offer you something. So I don't know if they're going to offer you love and romance or they're going to offer you some sort of job or career or some other opportunity like that. But it does seem to be like you're going to have choices. So it's a matter of focusing, taking that step back to with the Four of Swords here and reflect on what is most important for you to go after right now and what is not. That is what I got. You're looking for a new job? Yeah, I feel like it's more of a job situation than like a romantic lover. Yeah, I feel that for you. Vivi! June reading for Vivi. What does June what does Vivi need to know in June? What does Vivi need to know in June? And there we go. Oh yeah, same thing. Let's see. Oh, there's some negativity brewing here. I don't know what that is about. Four of Swords is in the dark for you. I just feel the sense of feeling refreshed, feeling like you've already done the resting, you've already evaluated your situation, you're done with all of that stuff. Now it's time to pick yourself up, because I feel like now is the time to be more productive, make more decisions, maybe bold decisions of what you want to go after. Then you have the Page of Wands. The Page of Wands is in the dark, so I do feel the sense of, maybe being a little bit overly confident. I'm not quite sure if that is what's happening here or not, but I also feel like there's this energy of being impatient, wanting to rush things and wanting to get things done faster than what the speed of it's going right now. The Six of Cups is also in the dark. So I feel like just keep moving forward. You may want to rush into it because you don't want to miss it, because I feel like maybe there's something that you've missed before. You don't want to miss it again. Not quite sure what that is for you, but I feel like there's this energy of you like slowing down anyways and not focusing on any past mistakes. Leave the past where it is. Don't bring it with you moving forward. The Four of Wands is in the dark. So, someone may not be a big cheerleader, praising you a whole bunch for your efforts, even though they will be recognized. I do feel like they will be recognized, even though people may not, come out and say it all the time. Yeah, I just feel the sense of avoiding any drama. If you're reluctant to go somewhere, it may be best not to go. Trust your instincts, trust your intuition with whatever that is. Hopefully, some of that made some sense. Hi, Divyani. Hello. June reading for hello. What does hello need to know in June? Ooh, the Ace of Pentacles. The theme is new beginnings. Hey, welcome, Vivi. What does hello need to know in June? There's some things coming through here. There's some things for sure. Right? Like I said, theme is new beginnings, new growth, new potential, new things to invest in. So I'm not quite sure what that is, but you're going to be manifesting something great. The Ten of Wands is here. The hard work is going to pay off, right? When you're putting all your time and energy and effort into something, it is going to be stressful because you're putting so much work into it. I can feel that for you. I just feel the sense of maybe taking on a little bit too much and making sure that you're not going through a burnout, though. Release any stresses. Take some time to relax once in a while. The Five of Swords is in the dark. So I feel like there's going to be some opportunities that are going to be like making you really busy. And so I feel like the Five of Swords is more like what to release. Don't release anything that is no longer serving you. Like any regrets or any unsolved issues. Just let them go. I feel like it's not time to focus on that right now. The Hierophant is in the light, so stick to what you know. Ground yourself and find a solid routine that works for you in June. And I feel like you will get that success and keep that Ace of Pentacles growing. Yeah, yeah. It seems like you're gonna have some good energy. Just don't bring May into June. I'm losing all the cards here. Dottie, hello. Can you summon everyone to come through the cards and show you exactly what I need to know about? Oh man, I wish I had that power for sure. Oh my gosh, that's why I'm not repeating myself so much, because last night I dreamt all night of all the spirits doing exactly what you said, Dottie. All coming and telling me to stop repeating myself to them. Oh my god, I had a dream exactly about that. Can you summon everyone to come through? Well, they told me not to repeat myself so much. So that's what I've been trying to do. It kept me up all night because that's all I kept dreaming about. They all came to me just like what you're saying. So I'm scared to summon them all. Oh man, that is so weird. But I'll do my best. For Dottie. I was meant to ask you. Oh man. Well, they told me they told me not to repeat myself so much, so I'm working on that. What I need to know about Paul and why he is being so sarcastic to me when I've been giving every bit of me to him. Oh man, that's probably why, because you are giving every bit of him to you, right? Sometimes you need to cut the apron strings. They say that. I don't know if you know what that means, but yeah. Let's see. For Dottie, what can we get for Dottie? What does Dottie need to know about what is happening in her life dealing with Paul? What exactly does Dottie need to know about dealing with Paul's energy? What exactly does Dottie need to know dealing with Paul's energy? Let's see here. The Hangman. Exactly what I was saying, right? Take a step back, change your perspective. Don't be giving him all that you have, right? Because you need some for yourself. You know, your own self-love is the best thing for Paul, right? Because they see you thriving, you're going to start glowing and you'll just look more attractive just because you're focusing on yourself and not them. Um, the hangman is in the light because you don't want to start looking like a mother, right? Then no one's attracted to their mother in that sense. So if you're doing too much for them, they kind of have that, you know, it's weird things, but it's a thing. It's in psychologists write about it all the time. For the hangman in the light, I do feel a sense of like taking a step back, changing your perspective, changing how you're doing things. You know, it's a matter of balancing the dark and the light, right? Don't focus too much on the dark side of things if he's wearing down your energy, wearing down all that sort of thing. You need to focus more on your light. But, you know, keep the balance, you know, keep him at a distance. You don't have to make his size sunshiny, you know? Balance doesn't always being 50-50, right? Sometimes it's 75 one day and 40 the next, and it just balances out at the end. For the Seven of Cups in the dark, it's like choosing what is most important for you to focus on. Restore your focus, make your goals more realistic, ground yourself, and figuring out what is what. What do you want out of this relationship? And what do you want for yourself? You know, and stop this conflict with the Five of Swords here, because I feel like that's all that's going to happen, right? What does I need to know about this Five of Swords energy? Five of Swords is like resolving the issues and focusing on that inner growth too, right? The Emperor, you know, you need to turn your Emperor into the light. The Emperor is someone who has total control over their life and where it's going. Is what I got. VC, hello, hi V. The Cancer Sun, hello. Who is coming towards Cancer Sun in love? Let's see. Who is coming towards Cancer Sun in love? Oh yeah. I feel like as soon as I even saw what the card was, I just felt like it was someone that you had a conflict with, and then there's the Five of Pentacles. So I don't know if it's someone that you didn't get along with at your work, or some sort of like work situation kind of thing. That who's coming towards you for in love. I feel like you know who this person is, or this person definitely knows who you are. I feel you're going to meet again at some sort of celebration or work thing, or you're going to run into them after work, or they're going to come to your work. I don't know, but I feel like work is involved. So I don't know if it's like a past job that you've done before or what is going on now, but the two of you are going to move past whatever that was and move forward together. The Seven of Pentacles is in the dark, so there is going to take some work. It's not going to be, you know, a Cinderella kind of type of love. Well, you know, it could be Cinderella type of love, right? She didn't marry the prince right away. He had to chase her around looking for a glass slipper first, right? So, you know, there might be some of that going on before you see the strong love energy. How is this love energy going to play out for Cancer Sun? How is this love energy going to play out for Cancer Sun? Oh, yeah. I don't know if you're going to do a reconnect online somehow. You know, the Hermit here. I always feel this card is like chatting online. Staying inside, taking some time for yourself, taking a break from the outside world will give you a sense of clarity with the Four of Swords, too. Taking that break for yourself, retreating, reflecting your focus on what you truly want to focus on in love. And I feel like that is when you're just going to connect. Is it next? Let's see. Is this person an X coming through for Cancer Sun? Is this person an X coming through for Cancer Sun? The Five of Wands. No, it's not an X. It's not an X. Is someone either at your work that you have worked with, or you're gonna meet them at their work. I don't know. Work is involved. So I don't know if it's their work, your work. You've worked together, but it seems to be something where you've done things together before. Maybe school. I don't know. Someplace where the two of you have worked together. So I don't know if it's like school working together or like work. But yeah. You know each other from somewhere else. Ellen! General for the week. What does Ellen need to know for the week? Oh, yeah. I mean, it's not too bad, right? You may by the end of the week you may be exhausted, a little off balance, but you know. The Seven of Swords is in the dark. I feel this energy that you're gonna have to change your plans. And change your plans may come with consequences or disappointments or some sort of thing. I don't know. Whatever it is, trust your instincts, right? Don't put more of yourself in one energy than what you have to give. The Two of Wands, you're going to have to balance things out one way or another. I feel like there's an energy of getting outside your comfort zone, considering what your options are when you are changing your plans. You know, Seven of Pentacles is in the dark too. I just feel like whatever I really feel like there's gonna be. I feel like this change of plans this week is gonna like really throw you off your rhythm. So I feel like it's a matter of not allowing it to throw you off your rhythm and trying to keep your temperance as balanced as possible within yourself. You know. So if you have to make plans, making sure that you're changing your plans but not sacrificing other things that are more important to make something else fit in. If that makes any sense. Yeah. Yeah, that's what I got though. Like, move forward, moderation. Don't rush anything. Don't slow down. Just keep going. You know, just because there's a roadblock doesn't mean it's not a detour, right? Love. May I receive any advice or guardian guidance on what I can help me with the creation of the ER modality? Modality? Am I saying that right? Let's see for love. Can love get any guidance? Regarding spirit guides, ancestors. So I want to come give love some guidance on what will help love with the creation of the ER modality. Ooh, thank you. Oh, there's 2 cards there, but no. Okay. There's something coming through here. The Two of Swords. So I feel like there is a very difficult decision, a stressful decision. But I feel like it's a matter of like really truly trusting yourself that you are capable of making this decision that you need to make regarding the ER situation thing. You have the Knight of Swords in the dark, so it's like don't be overly ambitious though, be tactful, be realistic with your expectations, but also be very honest and persuasive and direct. Like, don't let show any fear or hesitation. Trust that you know how to do this, but also blend in some compassion and nurturing and loving and understanding as well. Not quite sure what this all has to do for you, but this is what's coming through the lovers. I do feel like it's going to be a difficult decision to make. You may feel like you're at a crossroads. You may feel like you have to sacrifice one thing for another, whatever that is for you. I feel like you will figure it out though. What else can we get for love? What else can we get for love? Nine of Cups is going to work out for you, right? I feel like there's a lot of positive energy coming through here. The Nine of Cups, you're going to make it happen. You're going to choose what is best for you to do. I feel like you're going to have gratitude for it as well. Queen of Pentacles, slow and steady, right? She doesn't rush into anything. She's very sensible, very grounded, doesn't get all frazzled under pressure. So, yeah. That's what I got. You're welcome, love. Mary Jenna, hello. What does Mary Jenna need to know this week? The Page of Pentacles. The Page of Pentacles is in the dark. They're all in the dark except for the Four of Cups. What's going on, Mary Jana? I feel like this week it may be a little bit challenging for you. It's going to be challenging for you to continue to stay grounded and continue to stay realistic with your situation, not get carried away or like ahead of yourself or anything like that. It's like one step at a time. There's no reason to rush. Um, yeah. Slow and steady seems to be the theme here. The Page of Pentacles being in the dark. I just feel this energy that you may want to feel like you're doubting yourself. You may want to feel like you want to procrastinate and not pick up pace. But I feel like that may be a good energy for you this week. The Four of Cups is in the light too. So, like, even though you may feel frustrated, focus on what is best for your energy to do. Busy week, yeah, yeah. But I feel like your own mental state, your own energy is important to reserve during this week for whatever reason. So take one step at a time, tackle one thing at a time, it seems. The Page of Wands is also in the dark, so you may get some news or some sort of information that may throw you off your course as well. So, been feeling down? Oh man, yeah, yeah. I feel like it's just be easy on yourself. Don't try to overextend yourself. Be easy on yourself. Relax a little bit because you may get a disruption in your week anyway. So I feel like it's just a matter of getting the mindset. Get done what you need to get done. Get done what you can get done. Right. So next week is gonna come, and you can probably play catch up. Right. The Five of Wands is also in the dark. So I feel like you're just gonna be this energy, just feeling defeated. But you be your own cheerleader, saying that you're gonna do the best that you can do, and that's all you can do, right? You can only do the best that you can do. Um, yeah, focus on yourself this week. The Four of Cups is a very strong self-love care card, right? So focus on being the Four of Cups this week. Your own self-love, your own thing. Yeah, be easy on yourself. Anyone ask? Your spirit guides told you to though. Dee Dee. Hey, General. You're welcome, Dee Dee. General for the week for Dee Dee. What does Dee Dee need to know this week? Ooh, the Hierophant is here. Oh man. For this week is gonna be challenging, right? There might be a little bit some of heart healing that's needed this week. I don't know. The Hierophant and the light, I just feel like there's this energy of, sticking to your routine or sticking to what you normally do. Don't go off course. It's not time to explore some new territory or do any risky business. It's just a matter of keeping things slow and steady and staying on track with your routine or schedule, whatever that is for you. The King of Pentacles is in the dark, so I feel like work-wise may be slow. I'm not quite sure what your work situation is right now. But for the King of Pentacles in the dark, I just feel like there's a sense of like focusing on yourself, focus on the things that you can control, and don't worry about your whatever else is going on around you, because it is going to be challenging. The Five of Wands, changes and challenges. I feel like there may be some heated debates going on, or maybe some people around you may be just extra agitated or whatever that is for you. So don't let them get to you. Don't allow this Three of Swords energy to happen, even though it's in the dark. What does Dee Dee need to know about this energy? Oh, the Three of Swords. Yeah. Man, protect yourself. Don't get yourself caught up in any competition or arguments that are not really worth your while to get involved in. Page of Wands, if somebody wants to talk bad about you or whatever that is, they're just arrogant and pushy and manipulative. So, just take a step back from them and let them chill somewhere else. That's what I got. Hi, Culture. How are you? Christine, hello. What does Christine need to know? What does Christine need to know right now? What does Christine need to know? There we go. The Queen of Wands. Wow, you got some hot fire going on there. Right? I can feel that for you. The Queen of Wands, the hot, fiery, vibrant, sexy energy. I can feel that. And you're focusing on what keeps you moving. I feel like that is your theme this week. Just focus on what keeps you moving. You know, there's going to be challenges. There's going to be all kinds of things, but you know, your hard work will pay off with the Ten of Wands here. I feel that for you. Just take care of responsibilities, your obligations, and all that sort of thing. Making sure that you're not too overly booked, though, you know. Trust your instincts, trust your intuition. With the High Priestess here, I feel like your intuition may be a little bit stronger right now. So whatever it is, in all the chaos that's going on, make sure you find your peace and your tranquility. Take some time to calm yourself, to avoid any Five of Pentacles energy of, you know, snapping at the wrong person at the wrong timing because of all of this fiery energy that's brewing around you. What does Christine need to know about this energy? The Hierophant. Stick to what you know, stick to your routine, stick to what the plan was originally, right? Don't get ahead of yourself here. Balance yourself one way or another. Take time for that pause, that silence, that time for yourself energy with the Four of Cups too. Take some time for yourself, even though things may feel overly hectic. And that's what I thought. Angelic, hello. What's something unexpected coming towards Angelic in love? What's coming towards Angelic in love? It's unexpected. What's coming towards Angelic in love? It's unexpected. Six of Pentacles. Six of Pentacles, I feel like someone from your past is going to come back. So I'm not sure if this is an ex. Is someone from the past coming towards Angelic in love from the past? Is Angelic someone from... what do I want to ask the cards? Is this one of Angelic's exes? Five of Swords, no. So someone from your past may be coming into your energy in love. I feel like whatever they were before, they have grown, they've matured, because now they feel like they are the King of Wands here. They feel like they're this hot, vibrant, sexy being. They feel like they have definitely matured. They're determined to make things work this time. Maybe you've had a falling out between the two of you in the past, because I feel like you know who this person is. I feel like whatever was going on before, they've taken care of whatever that was. And they do want a fresh start, it seems. What is their love energy towards Angelic? What is their love energy towards Angelic? Individuality. Okay, so maybe before they weren't sure who they were, but now they do. But also says be wary of possessive partners maintaining your individuality. So I don't know. I feel like this may be what happened between the two of you before. I don't know. I feel like you've already spent some alone time away from each other. So now that they feel like they have grown and they stepped into this King of Wands energy, I feel like they feel like they're better and ready for you now than they were before. You have the Four of Swords and the Five of Swords. Whatever it is, I feel like they're moving past whatever was challenging for them. But I just want to go on to someone from your past is going to try to come back, and I feel like they're going to try to make amends with you. Not quite sure. I don't feel like it's an ex, but I do feel like it's someone that you've known, maybe had a conflict with in the past. What did I do this weekend? This weekend was a little bit busy. We had different things going on. Lover, oh my god, you didn't even ask the questions. You're hurt. I guess I'm gonna leave that one there. That one just went flying for you. So apparently there's a spirit here watching the chat. What are JP's feelings and next actions for Pure Heart? What are JP's feelings and next actions towards Pure Heart? Apparently love. Love. Knight of Pentacles, I feel like they do want to take action towards you, but they're going slow and steady. They're trying to make their plans. They're trying to be very strategic in their plans as well. So I do feel like whatever's going on, they do love you. They do want to take their next actions towards you. They're just trying to figure things out. The Five of Swords is in a light here, so I feel like they're trying to I feel like they're a little bit overly confident in what their plans are, so they're worried that they're not going to work, if that makes any sense. I don't know if they have a big ego or what's going on there, but I feel like they want to defend themselves for the reasoning why it's taking so long for them to make their next actions towards you. The Page of Cups, I feel like the Page of Cups is in the dark just because they haven't told you what their plans are yet. Because I just feel the sense that they are worried that you won't approve of their plans. And that's causing them to have mixed feelings about their next actions. Why is the Page of Cups here? Nine of Wands. They're worried and stressed about what you're going to think about their next actions. So I'm not quite sure what that is for you. But it does seem like they're thinking about your best interest in mind with the Lovers here. Divyani, love reading for June for Divyani. For Divyani, what does Divyani need to know in love? What does Divyani need to know in love? What does Divyani need to know in love? Oh man. I feel like a June love is not in the cards for you right now, Divyani. You have 3 of Cups in the dark. So I just feel like there's this energy of you just kind of like taking it easy, maybe not socializing or going out as much as you would like to, or maybe not have the opportunity to go out and socialize as much as you would like to. The 3 of Swords is in the dark. So I feel like you are still going through a phase of healing of some sort. I'm not quite sure what that is about. Maybe it's not healing. Maybe it's a matter of just accepting things that keep moving forward of how things are, if that makes any sense. The Queen of Pentacles is in the dark. So I feel like there's this energy of, I don't know if it's struggling to trust somebody, because I feel like somebody does want to try to come into your energy. But I don't know if it's just somebody that you're not interested in. That's too many cards. So what is this energy that's trying to come through for Divyani? The 7 of Wands. Lovers is in the dark here. Oh man, I feel like maybe someone is at a crossroads. So I feel like there is someone trying to come into your energy, but they haven't decided if they want to move towards you in love or not. They're trying to decide. I feel like they're trying to come up with every reason why they shouldn't come towards you in love, but at the same time, it's a very hard choice for them to make. I feel like they do see you as their Queen of Pentacles, someone who is very grounded and down to earth and real and serious and all that sort of that good, devoted energy. But I feel like they do have weakness. So weakness is a sign of passion as well. So I think there's somebody that wants to come into your energy, but they're not ready yet. So I'm not quite sure if this is going to turn around for you before the end of June. Will this person reveal their love towards Divyani before the end of June? Will this person reveal their love to Divyani before the end of June? The Ace of Cups. It's in the dark. So the Ace of Cups is a yes card. It's in the dark, so there is a possibility. Is this person V? Is this person V? Is this person V? Yes. Oh my goodness. Yes. Yes. I don't know if they will, because I feel like they're very hesitant. They're going back and forth in their mind. Should I? Should I? They're trying to tell themselves all the reasons why they shouldn't, but you know, the universe is pushing them towards you anyways. So the universe thinks timing, luck, and destiny, karma, all that sort of divine energy is pushing the two of you together. If he's going to get on board, I don't know. Oh man. Welcome to Vianney. Mystical, hello. How would my life change if I relocate to the UK? How will Mystical life change if they moved or relocated to the UK? A Five of Wands is in the dark, so I feel like it will feel less challenging. Five Wands in the dark, I do feel like there's this energy of you getting along with other people. I feel like there will be a lot of sacrifices or compromises though. So I'm not quite sure what that would entail for you. You have the Seven of Cups, so I feel like there are options, but making sure these options are realistic and not just wishful thinking, and making sure that you know what you're getting yourself into, so they're not like illusions after, right? Because Seven of Cups card. The Page of Pentacles is in the dark as well, so it's kind of like making sure you get all the correct information before you take that leap. I just feel this energy of like you don't want to be caught being irresponsible or making poor decisions. And then the Page of Pentacles. Page of Pentacles seems to be a strong energy. So yeah, be very cautious. Don't rush into anything that you don't have all the fine details for. The Magician is in the dark too, so I feel like it may be a matter of putting yourself out there for a career in that sort of sense. It may be more challenging. What are the challenges that Mystical will need to face? What are the challenges Mystical will need to face? The Eight of Wands! Oh man, the challenges would be like leaving from one place to another, you know? Leaving the stuff behind and keep moving forward. But I also feel like there's this energy of fast-paced changes, some excitement, some high energy progress. I feel like this could be good. It's just the changes from one location to another can be difficult. That's what I got. It does seem to be like things will be a little less challenging, but there might be other challenges, if that makes sense. I don't know. Gold card, hello, June, finances. June reading for gold card. What does gold card need to know in June for finances? The Knight of Wands. So the Knight of Wands, I feel like your theme in June for finances is, you know, follow through with what you plan on doing. Excuse me. Um, yeah, the Knight of Wands is in the dark. So I feel like the Knight of Wands is kind of like making sure you're chasing whatever you want to chase in finances or whatever you want to go after in finances. Make sure it's realistic for you and you're not just chasing a dream or fantasy or something. So I'm not quite sure what this is for you. I don't know if you're trying to boost your income some way or another. So making sure that it's legit, not some sort of scam or something. The Six of Wands is in the dark too, so I feel like finances is going to be the same. I don't feel like there's going to be any changes from what it is now moving forward. The Two of Wands, I do feel you are going to have a decision to make. So it's kind of depending on what you consider or what you choose. So I just feel this being indecisive because there's a fear of unknowing what to expect. What does Goldheart need to know about this decision? Six of Pentacles is in the dark. Yeah, I feel like it's gonna be a one-sided thing. I do feel this energy of making sure that you're not being stuck in some sort of scam or some sort of strings attached situation when it comes to finances. The Magician is in the dark too. So I just feel like there is going to be some sort of illusions that will be deceiving or look too good to be true kind of situation. Three of Wands. Yeah, expand your vision. Look at the long-term goals. I feel like things are going to be a little bit slow right now. I feel this sense of setbacks and impatient energy, but I feel like waiting it out for June will you'll see more progress in July. You know, I feel like things will be improving. It's just kind of like a slow riding energy right now. So yeah, there's not going to be much changes. But there are some decisions, so maybe making the right decisions may boost that energy. Genstar, hello. What's coming towards Genstar in love and money? What's coming towards Genstar in love and money right now? Coming towards Genstar in love and money right now. The Six of Pentacles is in the dark. Oh man. Six of Pentacles, I just feel like there's this energy, like, you know, trying to get things done, but feeling like you're the only one getting them done. I feel like that's going to be difficult towards you. There are going to be some challenges with the Five of Swords here. So I don't know if that has to do with any sort of money conflict with money or what's going on there. You're so excited. Your birthday is Wednesday. Oh my god, happy birthday. I'm excited for you too, Jenstar. I still have to do a Gemini video. Oh my gosh, I keep forgetting because I keep being busy. I have so many videos I need to make. Thank you for reminding me, Jen. For the Five of Swords, you know, I feel like there's energy. Let's keep up your confidence. Don't get any disagreements or don't get to any conflicts regarding finances. The Page of Wands is in the dark. Oh man. Things are going to be challenging. Let's see. What does Genstar need to know about love? Since the money situation seems to be not the most positive. What does Genstar need to know about love? High Priestess, trust your intuition. Hopefully you don't have canceled plans on your birthday. That would be really sucky. Is there any love coming in? Is there any love at all coming in for Genstar? Not right now. You know, just not being blessed with love energy right now. I feel like you've overcome so much already, though, that things are going to give, so things are going to be improving. It's just a matter of some unexpected chaos seems to be brewing around you right now. You didn't make any birthday plans? Well, there you go. Maybe that is it. You didn't make any plans. Well, that's the problem. You didn't make plans. Well, you need to start making plans. It's turning your Three of Cups into the light, right? It's all about partying, going out with your friends, and having a good time. So there you go. You solved the problem here. That's where it is. You need to make plans to make the cards more positive. See? Make plans. Yeah, pretest will be in the right place. Your star will be more optimistic, more creative, more... Oh man, we figured that one out. Make plans, you'll turn the cards around. You almost got into a conflict today? Oh my goodness, it's a good thing you didn't then. See, you've already avoided the Five of Swords there that was there. Yeah. I understand. I don't like feeling disappointed either. You gotta try to do something, Genstar. Turn all those cards around. Danny! Hello! Last time I spoke to my Libra friend, Andreas, I feel we miscommunicated. Was thinking about reaching out. Does Andreas see me as more than just platonic? I know him since high school. Happy Sunday to you too, Danny. And happy Pride Month too to everyone. I made a post about it, but I don't know if I posted it or if I just created the photo. I have no idea. I do so many things and then I go back and I'm like, oh crap, I didn't even post it. Let's see for Danny. How does Andreas feel about Danny? How does Andreas feel about Danny? This one wants to come out. How does Andreas feel about Danny? Oh man, the Nine of Swords is in the dark. So I feel like whatever it is, they are learning to cope with something. I feel like they're letting go of any guilt or any sort of thing like that. So I don't know if they have come to their senses, that they realize that they misunderstood you, or what's going on there. The Two of Wands is in the dark, so I feel like they haven't quite made up their mind about how they feel about you right now. They're kind of like going back and forth. Um, yeah, I feel like they're a little bit fearful because they don't know what that would look like for them. Like they can't visualize how you and them together in that sense would look or feel like to them. So I feel like that's what's causing this indecisive energy. The Seven of Pentacles, I do know that it would take a lot of work for the two of you to connect in that way. You know, I feel like they do know that they're. I feel like they want you to have more patience for them. Not quite sure what that is. But I feel like they can see a long-term relationship with you. It's just a matter of figuring things out there. And I feel like they don't know how to start the conversation with expressing their feelings towards you. I'm not quite sure if they know if it's. I feel like they're same as you. They don't know if it's more than just platonic or not. They're not sure. And I feel like they would like to open up that door of communication, but they're hesitant. What is really going on with Andreas towards Danny? What is really going on with Andreas towards Danny? The star, yeah. I feel like they're trying to avoid any false hope between the two of you. So I don't know if it's worth you trying to open that door of communication again and seeing how that goes. Thank you, Ellen. Hey, welcome, Danny. LM, how does my romantic life look like in June? How does LM's romantic life look like in June? Oh man, I feel like it's gonna be an emotional roller coaster. So I'm not quite sure what that means for you in love, LM. There is a Queen of Wands, so I feel like you're going to be on point. Like your energy is gonna be hot, vibrant, sexy. You know, the Queen of Wands energy. I feel that for you. I feel that there's gonna be a lot of love, a lot of romance, a lot of attraction towards you because I feel like your energy is in the right place for attracting love and romance towards you. It's just a matter of, you know, going with the flow, trusting your instincts and your intuition a little bit. Because I feel like your temperance is a little bit off. So you may want to keep an eye on adjusting that temperance a little bit, right? Making sure that you are moving forward in moderation, not getting ahead of yourself, slow and steady type of energy. Because I just feel this energy of not just making sure that you're aligned, but also making sure that you are peace and harmony in your energy as well. So you're not getting too I don't know what to say. Um, yeah, just be calm about things. You know, don't get ahead of yourself. If love and romance starts, keep yourself calm and not get ahead of yourself to avoid any disappointments. Because their Five of Cups is here. So I feel like there's this energy of you moving past any past regrets. But I do feel like there's potential for some blind love coming through. Like someone that you didn't even know was an opportunity. But I feel like it's a matter of going slow and steady, not rushing into something. And I feel like that may make this Ace of Wands turn into light for you. Because right now I feel like there's some delays, some secrecy going on. So I don't know if this person is like asking questions about you and because they don't really know who you are. So I feel like this is not someone that you've been romantic with before. I feel like this is a new person who is trying to come into your energy. Who is this new person trying to come into LM's energy? Who is this new person? Two of Cups, yeah. So there's somebody who's thinking about it. I feel like you have like a secret admirer. Because I feel like they're talking about you in secret because you don't know who they are. Or if you do know who they are, you don't know that they have feelings towards you. Or they've grown to develop feelings towards you. Maybe they played hot and cold with you in the past and kind of like gave you the cold shoulder. But now they have come around and like, maybe I should give them a chance. You know, Two of Wands, Nine of Pentacles. Yeah, I feel like they very much value their independence. They very much are very hardworking. Their work is the most important thing to them right now. That's what I got. Elephant. Well, I get the PE job that I interviewed for last Thursday. Ooh, for Elephant. Well, also get the PE job that they interviewed for last Thursday. Well, also get the PE job that they interviewed for last Thursday. The Six of Cups is a yes card. I feel like they will contact you. Kind of feeling more of an energy of them like contacting you for like a second interview. I don't know if that's a thing or an option or what, but I feel like they need more information for you, so they're gonna go back to you to clarify whatever this is. I feel like this is in the dark because they need to clarify some things. The Ten of Swords is in the dark, so it's kind of like, are you ready for this new start date for whatever that is? The Seven of Cups too, trying to clear up some things that they are maybe confused about. Yeah, and I feel like the Page of Cups, trying to figure out, I feel like that means that they will contact you. It's in the dark, so it's going to be delayed, so they may take some time, but I feel like they will connect with you again. That's what I got, though. Yeah, I feel like they're going to come back to you and ask you more questions, Elephant. Yeah, I see that there'll be a second part to that interview, I feel. Will Elephant's chances be increased if they send an email about my sourcing experience? Let's see. If they ask increase, okay. So should Elephant send an email about their experience? I feel like no, because they're in the dark and then the death card. I feel like just wait it out and they will contact you. What I feel. Karen, hello. What does Karen need to know? What does Karen need to know in general? The Knight of Wands, the Death card. What's going on here? What does Karen need to know? I don't want to turn around to the light. There is the Knight of Wands. So I do feel like there's this energy of you, like, just riding towards what is most important for you to tackle right now. I do feel that for you. I just feel that there's this energy of you moving forward with more confidence, more fire, more passion. I feel like that may make you end things to be able to start some sort of new beginning that wants to begin. So I'm not quite sure what this energy is, but I feel like there's more of a big ego boost with this Knight of Wands here. Just wanting to take action, looking for that adventure, and just pursuing your goals. I feel like that's also going to make you look more attractive. So I don't know if that has to do with work or love or what. But things are going to come to an end because of you being more into your power. I feel like that will also change this Ace of Pentacles into the light when you'll see those opportunities and be able to plan your future with this Three of Wands energy as well. Because I feel like you're going to be expanding your visions, looking ahead, feeling more in control of feeling optimistic and long-term goals. I even feel like there might even be some travel plans coming through. So I'm not quite sure what that is about. What else does Karen need to know about this energy? Why is the Ace of Pentacles in the dark? Seven of Cups. Okay, so you may have more than one choices. It all depends which one you choose that is right for you, right? But whatever it is, I do feel like there is some growth there. investing your time and energy to see what it is. That's what I got. Hi, Debbie. How are you? Welcome. To join the list, you write exclamation mark join with your question. Nightbot is not a real person. It's just a program that keeps track of the list for me, Debbie. Yeah, if you write exclamation mark join with no spaces in between, followed by your question, Nightbot will add you to the list. Oops. Alice, what are Packy's recent thoughts and feelings about Alice? Has he been thinking about Alice more than usual? Let's see for Packy's recent thoughts. What are Packy's recent thoughts for Alice? Wow, Wands. What are Packy's recent feelings towards Alice? Has Packy been thinking about Alice? Missing Alice. Has Packy been thinking about Alice? Has Packy been missing Alice more than usual? Oh man. Okay, so Packy, I feel like his thoughts are he doesn't want competition. So I don't know if Packy is like thinking that other people are wanting you too and they don't want to fight the competition. So yeah, the thoughts is not really all of the thought is they don't want to fight for you, they don't want to any competition, they don't want any fighting. Basically. For the Ace of Wands in the dark, this is their feelings. I feel like they're like the feelings that they had, I feel like they're kind of like worn off now. They don't have as strong feelings for you right now as they did. The Seven of Swords is like they're not thinking about you right now, no. And the Six of Swords, they're not missing you either right now. No, yeah. I feel like they've moved past that. That's what I want. Do they still want to come back towards Alice? Do they still want to come back towards Alice? I would say no the way it is, though. I would say no. Yeah. I don't think they're going to come back. There was no strong energy there in the future. For Fancy Nancy, when will Mintu unblock Fancy Nancy? When will Mintu? I don't really do timing, Fancy Nancy. So I don't know. Yeah, let's see. For I don't know timing. What is the energy around Mintu unblocking Nancy? What is the energy around Mintu unblocking Nancy? Oh, the Queen of Pentacles. With the Queen of Pentacles, the Queen of Wands, and the Temperance in the Dark, I feel like they're not going to unblock you right now because they're really, really focused on their work. The King of Pentacles, their work is most important for them right now. Yeah. So, yeah, that's what I feel is going on now. Like, their temperance is off, you know, their feelings for you, the Queen of Pentacles and the Queen of Wands, is not as strong as it was. So, that's what I got. Hi, Miss Moonlight. How are you? Welcome. Hi, Princess. Hi, Jasmine. I did, yes. I did Nancy's reading, yes. Uh, Aldana, hello. General reading for Aldana? General reading for Aldana. What does Aldana need to know? The Wheel of Fortune is in the dark. Oh man, I feel like the luck, timing, and destiny is just not on your side right now, Aldana. Ugh, that's frustrating when it's not going your way, right? I feel that for you. I just feel like there's this energy of a change that wants to happen and you're resisting this change. I feel like you're maybe like on a very chaotic timing right now. That is difficult, but I do feel like you are going to get some good energy anyways, even though that things may not go the way you're wanting. You will get some good energy there because you do have the Four of Wands, right? So I feel the sense of you celebrating the successes that you have accomplished. I feel like home life right now is really important too. So I don't know if you're like planning things around the home or what that has to do with anything, but I feel like it's just a matter of you being in peace and being comfortable with whatever your situation is right now. Your temperance is a little off, so I feel like maybe if you work on focusing on your alignment, make sure your mind, heart, and soul is all in the right place in order to figure things out moving forward. The Queen of Wands is also in the dark, so I just feel the senses of some worriness coming through, some, I feel like whatever it is, you may have to make some sacrifices in order to get things moving again. Because I feel like there is some good things that you can focus on. It's just a matter of releasing the things that you don't really have as much control over right now to keep moving forward. And I feel like that will make things a little bit less stressy or a little bit less chaotic. Just pre reprioritizing some sort of situation. Yeah, trusting your high priestess as well. High priestess, trusting your intuition, filling your own cup up of love. There may be a new person coming into your energy. Maybe that person will be the one asking you out on a date, right? Four of Wands, sapphire energy. So there could be someone trying to come into your energy, asking you out, or wanting to connect with you one way or another. Trust your intuition, making sure that your heart and mind and soul is well aligned, and I feel like things will pick up pace. But yeah, it seems like you're in a chaotic cycle right now. Thank you, Alice, for your donation. Thank you. What is the real reason Patty broke up with Alice? What is the real reason that Patty broke up with Alice? What is the real reason? Oh man, I feel like they thought it was hot, fiery, and fun at first. I feel like they did. The Five Wands. I feel like they did think it was hot, fiery, and fun. But I feel like they didn't want to fight for your attention. So I'm not sure if they felt like your energy was focused on more than them or what was going on there. Maybe they're the ones that had competition. Maybe you were not the only person that they were dating at the time. And maybe they chose whoever they wanted to be with and it ended up not being you. It seems to be like there was this competitive energy going on there. I feel like they did want a lot of the attention, so I feel like they chose the one that gave them the most attention. I don't know. Um, or the least amount of attention. It can go that way too. For the temperance is in the dark, so I feel like they weren't very focused on anyone at the time. Like their heart, mind, and soul were not all aligned in the right energy. You also have the chariot, so I feel like they were trying to move forward towards you, but I feel like they felt like there was too many obstacles in the way for them. Doesn't necessarily mean that that you created the obstacles, just there was challenges there, and I feel like the Five of Swords, they made that decision that yeah, I feel like there was things they just didn't agree with you with, and they felt like their mind was somewhere else than where yours was, and yeah, that is what is going on. It seems like. But what? Anything more on Pataki? Is there anything more on Pataki? What else does Alice need to know about Pataki? Seven of Swords. You know, lying little cheat. Right? Seven of Swords. Page of Wands. It wasn't completely honest with you. You know? I feel like they were pushy and arrogant and impulsive, maybe a little bit. Self-focused. But I good. Probably. That's what it looks like, Alice. That's what it looks like, yeah. Zainab, thank you for your donation. Zainab, thank you. Jarad's current feelings and energies towards Zainab. What are Jarad's current feelings and energies towards Zainab? What are Jarad's current feelings and energies towards Zainab? The Hermit. I feel like Gerard is kind of like keeping to himself right now for whatever reason. The Hermit energy. I feel like he's not really very sociable in his energy. The King of Wands. I feel like he's been trying to focus on whatever his ambitions are, his work, his whatever he has going on. I do feel this vibrant, passionate, loving, romantic energy that's trying to come through. So I'm not quite sure if what's going on between the two of you, but I do feel like he does have passion, romance towards you. The King of Pentacles is in the dark, so I feel like they're trying to be responsible, but I feel like they're having a hard time with being responsible and taking care of all the business that they have to take care of. Well, Gerard connection improve with Zainab? Will Jarad's connection with Zainab improve? Will Jarad's connection with Zainab improve? Five Wands, Knight of Cups. I really do feel like there's love, romance, passion here between you and Jarad, but I feel like it's not like it's not strong, you know? Yeah, very stagnant, slow. Yes, yes, I feel that. I feel that. I do feel love and romance, but it is very slow. Sorry, I gotta turn my speaker off. I thought I did that. um, yeah. Um, will Zanab be seeing any action from him soon? Let's see. Will Zanab be seeing any action from Gerard soon? Oh, not anytime soon. No, it's gonna be the same as it is now. You know, the Page of Cups, I feel like he's struggling with expressing everything that's going on with you right now. The Six of Swords is just kind of like staying the same. He's not moving forward. He's not, yeah, just kind of like got a pause. Six of Swords and the Eight of Cups. He's not going anywhere right now. He's not moving towards you right now. Even though there is a lot of love, a lot of passion, right? Knight of Wands. The Lovers, that's a lot of love, a lot of passion, a lot of romance. It's just, yeah, they're not able to, they're not able to figure out how to do that with everything else they have going on. It is what I got. Alice, thank you for your donation. Is Packy still seeing any of the girls he was dealing with while we were together? Is Packy still seeing any of the other girls he was dealing with while we were together? The Knight of Wands! Knight of Wands is a yes card. Is there anything else that Alice needs to know about Padkey? Is there anything else that Alice needs to know about Padkey? The King of Wands. You know the King of Wands, he's hot, fiery, passionate energy, but maybe towards others as well, not just you. He welcomes the nab. The King of Pentacles is in the light, so I just feel like, yeah, I feel like he feels like he's the king, you know, the top of the world. He has a big ego. Just kind of like does what he wants. He knows he has competition. He knows he has pick a litter of whatever woman he wants. He knows that. I feel like he is taking advantage of that. Yeah. That is what I got though, Alice. Can we get the truth of what happened? I think we just did that. We did that in the last reading, Alice. Well, yeah, the real. I only do 4-card readings, right? I do some other ones, but that is the energy that's coming through. Sometimes more energy comes through, sometimes it doesn't. Blue! What I should be knowing for... Okay, what Blue should know for the month of June? What should Blue know for the month of June? What should Blue know for the month of June? Oh man, that was tough to get that energy out, Blue. You do have the Death card here, so I feel like things are going to be coming to an end. So maybe that wishful thinking and unresolved issues or whatever's going on with the Nine of Cups is going to come to an end, and there's a new beginning, right? The Chariot, you're going to get back on your horse and move forward in a positive light, right? I do feel that for you. For the Page of Wands, I feel like you're going to get some good news of some sorts. I don't know if it's an invitation to something or somewhere, but I feel like things are going to keep up pace. Whatever this negativity is with the Nine of Cups, I feel like you're going to overcome that, you know, end that sort of situation and manifest something new with the Chariot, right? I feel that for you. I just feel like you're overcoming some conflicts, overcoming what you need to move forward with a sense of determination. Page of Wands too, you know, being on fire, the hot, fiery, passionate energy that you are with the Page of Wands. I feel that for you. Yeah, that is what I got. What should we be knowing about June? Oh, this was a June reading. I did not know this was a June reading. For the 4 June reading, what should Blue focus on for June? I feel like your focus right now is keep moving forward, right? There's going to be obstacle courses, but you know, you're going to overcome them. There's going to be some good news. Making sure your heart, mind, and soul is all aligned with the Temperance here. Try to keep things peaceful as you can. Focus on your tranquility, your serenity kind of energy, and I feel you're going to be accomplishing whatever those things are. Miss Millie, pick a litter. Oh man, well, you know, some like to have to pick a litter. More Miss Moonlight. Let's see, for Kimberly. How does Imari feel about Kimberly? How does Imari feel about Kimberly? I feel like I'm doing what I said I wasn't gonna do. Oh man, I'm gonna have to... The spirits are gonna haunt me again tonight. Oh man. The Ace, the 4 of Pentacles. 4 of Pentacles in the light. It's a weird energy. 4 of Pentacles, I just feel like there's this energy of you wanting to, or Imari just wanting to be very possessive, like wanting it all. I'm not quite sure what that means for the two of you, but I feel like he may want to express whatever that is for you, because I feel like he feels very, like a lot of like very grateful for you being in their energies. I don't know if they're grateful of just your support or about that romantic connection between the two of you. But I feel like he's not being very social about it right now with the Hermit card here. And the universe isn't blessing it all that much either, because the star is in the dark. What is going on with Amari's energy? How is Amari's feelings affecting the star energy here? Oh man, the Queen of Pentacles is in the light. So the Temperance is in. Oh yeah, your Temperance is a little bit off. The Queen of Pentacles is in the light though. So slow and steady seems to be the way to go. So I feel like Amari is being very slow and steady, but I feel like they do have a boost of energy in how they feel about you though. I do feel that. The Six of Pentacles and the Four of Pentacles. I just feel like there's this positive, or they're looking for a positive opportunity to connect with you a little bit more, to express how they're feeling. But I'm not quite sure if it's like just a friendship, because I feel like there's a strong connection between the two of you that is very supportive and very like friendly, like more than romantic. But I feel like they're being a little bit antisocial about this whole situation. I do feel like they do think that you keep them grounded, you keep them real with the Queen of Pentacles here. But they're a little, I don't know if it's their alignment that's a little bit off, or the alignment between the two of you is a little off. I think that's what I got though. Yeah. I feel like he feels very grateful that you're in his life and that you do support him and all that sort of fun stuff. I'm just not quite sure if it's at a deep romantic level. I feel like he's not sure about it. He's thinking about it. V. Hello. What are Mihail's real love feelings and intentions towards Achilia romantically moving forward? Apparently everything is perfect. Oh man, let's see. What's going on with Mihail and Achilia romantically? What's going on with Achilia and Mihail romantically? How perfect are things with Achilia and Mihail? I don't know why I can't get good cards for him. I don't know. I try all the time. We try how many times? We've been trying for a year now, I think. Oh my goodness. Six of Wands is in the dark, so he's not getting that badass success. He's not getting that badass satisfaction in the bedroom, right? Either. Six of Wands in the dark. Three of Pentacles was in the dark as well, so there's some conflicts going on there, right? There's some stresses, some miscommunication, some... Yeah, it's perfect. Sure it is. Oh, man. Six of Pentacles, you know, one-sided thing. So maybe it's just perfect for Mihail, not Natalia, or the other way around. I don't know. The Seven of Wands is here too. So I feel like they have their guards up, their wands are ready to fight, right? They're to keep defending their positions between each other. I feel like they're very protective, very strong-willed. So yeah, they're protective of their relationship. They're protective of each other. They want to hold on to this for whatever reason. I feel like it's this twin flame energy that is that they're hanging on to very strongly. Yeah. Tower. Yeah, it's perfect. It's completely perfect with the tower energy. Oh my goodness. I don't know what's going on there, V. Hi, BB. Thank you for your donation. BB has Sandy's thoughts and feelings about BB. What is Sandy's thoughts about BB? What are Sandy's thoughts about BB? What are Sandy's thoughts? Oh, Sandy's feelings towards BB. Ooh, the devil's out to play. We know what he's thinking or feeling. I guess he's feeling. This is the feeling one. So we know what Sandy is feeling right now. You know, the devil. Those romantic pleasures, those sensual. I don't know. Ace of Swords, so maybe some 50 Shades of Grey kind of thing. I don't know what's going on there. But there's the Ace of Swords, so I feel like he has a new focus, a new sense of clarity about what his feelings are towards you. But I still feel like he's more thinking about it rather than focusing on his heart kind of energy. I feel like he thinks he's the Knight of Wands. You know, he thinks that he's the master of the love and romance and passionate department. I don't know if he's acting on it, but he does feel that way. He is feeling that way as well. I do feel like he has a new sense of clarity, like I was saying. The Ace of Pentacles is in the dark, though. So I don't know if he keeps delaying all his thoughts and feelings towards you or what's going on there, because I feel like he keeps selling himself short. So I'm not quite sure what that is about. I feel like he feels like he needs to have more money or more time or more... I don't know. What is new clarity? What is Sandy's new clarity? What is Sandy's new clarity? Eight of Cups. So he figures out he wants to stay and doesn't want to leave you, it seems. He's going to stay. He's going to stick it out. Try things again with you. So I'm not quite sure what that is about. I feel like he's been just drifting in and out. So I'm not quite sure if that's what you're feeling. Lovers. I feel like he's thinking about it. But I feel like he just wants sex, though. There's like, it's not love and romance and passion. But he is wanting, you know, Knight of Wands energy with the devil here. So, yeah, I feel like he does really want sex. I feel like he's wondering, I feel like he thinks that that is something that is on the table right now. Or could potentially be, so... I feel like he may want to connect with you. I don't know if it's more than that. I feel like he doesn't know if it's more than that either. That's what I got, though. May, hello. Theme reading for May. What does the May need to know about June? May, your theme is the Seven of Wands, so stand on guard for whatever you got. I just feel this energy of you defending your position, defending your reputation, just you standing on guard, not backing down, you know, just standing for what you truly believe in and guard yourself in that sort of sense. I feel like that is your theme for June. You have the Emperor here, so you're in total control of your future and where June is going to lead you. I do feel that really strongly. Also feel like there's this energy of you coming into some sort of divine timing for some sort of opportunity as well. That's going to require you to have to nurture it a little bit more, or put a little bit more focus or energy into whatever that is. So I feel like it's more of like a career sort of side of things. The Queen of Cups is in the dark, so I feel like someone who you may be counting on may not be emotionally supportive towards you as you're hoping or wanting them to be. You know, I also feel like in your energy, you're kind of like doubting yourself a little bit and feeling overly emotional about something or other, which is causing some insecurities. But I feel like it's a matter of you listening a little bit more to making sure you're not misinterpreting something that is extremely important for you to take control over your path moving forward as well. For the Four of Cups in the dark, I do feel like there's this energy of just kind of like contemplating on things and just letting things settle before you make any next big moves, if that makes sense. That's what I got. You're welcome, May. Bernard! Is Bernard in the house? Bernard! Oh man. For Bernard, any good general reading for the next 15 days? What does Bernard need to know for the next 15 days? The temperance is in the light, Bernard, so I feel like you're all on point there, right? Your mind, heart, soul is all aligned. I feel like you're very patient, very balanced in your energy, very harmful. Harmony, not harmful. Harmony, energy, and mindfulness, I feel like is coming through for you as well. On the Wheel of Fortune, luck, timing, and destiny is on your side, so I feel you're going to have some good luck, some good fortune coming your way. So I don't have to do with your work or what's going on there, but you're gonna get some good news on that, I feel. For the Four of Wands is in the dark, so I feel there may be some competition or some delays or cancel plans or whatever that energy is for you. I don't know. Whatever it is, I feel like this is energy of like avoiding any drama. You don't want to get into the drama, and I feel like if you feel like you're not, if you're not feeling like you want to go, then don't go. Trust your instincts on that one. The strength card is in the dark, so I feel like you may not feel up to going somewhere anyways. So I feel like if you cancel something, that it's not a great big deal. What's going to happen if Bernard cancels this plan? The Ten of Wands. Well, you may have to cancel because of work, so that's a good reason to cancel, right? So you may be invited for something, but you may have to work instead because of Ten of Wands energy. That is what I got. Oh, thank you for your donation. The secret person, admiring me, is he from my city? So the secret person admiring LM are they from LM City? Is the secret admirer in LM City? The Justice card, it's not a yes or a no. Who is the secret admirer? Who is the secret admirer? I feel like it's someone who is very down to earth, very nurturing, very caring, very loving, very artistic kind of energy, very creative in that sense. I do feel like they've been through a rough relationship, and I feel like that has ended, and they've picked themselves up, and they're trying to put themselves together right now. Their improvements, so they're looking for a new lover, someone who is just as grounded and down to earth, and loving and nurturing as they are. And I feel like they do see you as that energy. The Nine of Pentacles is in the dark too, so I feel like they're very cautious about their independence. But I feel like they also value your independence as well, though. What does LM need to know about this person? The Tower. Oh man, I feel like this person has gone through some things, but they are going through a phase of healing, and yeah. So I feel like when they're ready, they will tell you who they are. They're just trying to work some things out. So I feel like they're talking to you about someone, but I feel like someone is probably telling them, wait till you're in a better state, that you have healed from your past relationship and you got your all your ducks in a row before you go and approach LM. I don't know. Yeah. I feel like someone from your work may know this person. I don't know. I just feel like there's this energy of work situation still coming through. Hi Joy. Thank you so much for your donation. For Joy, what is coming in love for Joy? What is coming in love for Joy? What is coming in up next in love for Joy? What's coming up next in love for Joy? Oh my goodness. Seven of Swords. I feel like the cards are kind of like warning you about someone. So I feel like this person is not probably trustworthy. You know, the Seven of Swords, even though he's in the dark. As in Cancer or CJ. Yeah, I feel like someone else is trying to come into your energy, but they're not trustworthy though. Is this person the Cancer? Is this person the Cancer? Five of Wands is no. Is this person CJ? Is this person CJ? Two of Wands is in the dark, so I'm not 100% sure that that is them. Let's see. Is Cancer coming towards joy? Is a Cancer coming towards joy? Is a Cancer coming towards joy and love? The Seven of Wands. No. Is CJ coming towards joy and love? Is CJ coming towards joy and love? Ace, yeah, CJ. It seems to be CJ that is coming towards you in love. But I feel like somebody else is trying to come into your energy though. But I feel like they don't come from a good place, right? There was a Seven of Swords there. The world, I feel like they're just full of disappointments. I feel like they're avoiding some sort of situation. The Nine of Wands here, they have all their guards up, even though they feel like they're resilient. They think they're not gonna break your heart, but I don't trust that they won't break your heart though. But you do have a lot of love coming in for you from the CJ, it seems. Is this the past? Um, is that the past Capricorn? Is the Capricorn CJ? This one is This one is CJ. What is do I need to know about CJ? Two of Pentacles. Or right now they're trying to make their decision, but they think that they have a lot of love and compassion towards you. They're just trying to juggle things around. So I'm not quite sure what that is. Yeah, that is what I got. Capricorn is your ex. Oh, and for the other person, is a 7? Is the Seven of Swords the Capricorn? Is the Seven of Swords the Capricorn? Seven of Pentacles? Could be yes. It could be yes. The Seven of Pentacles is a yes card, but it's in the dark. So yeah. It seems to be the Seven of Pentacles could be your Capricorn. CJ seems to have the most positive love energy towards you right now. Chelsea, hello. For Chelsea, will Chelsea get a job at Go 8? Will Chelsea get a job at Go 8? The Knight of Wands is a yes card, but there might be some delays that come with that. I don't know what that would be for you though. The Knight of Wands. I just feel like, yeah, I just feel like there's energy of like not rushing into it though. Like don't rush it. I feel like they will contact you when they're ready. On the Ace of Cups too, I feel like you may not like it. And I don't know if they're not gonna like it because of what they're gonna offer you or what's going on there. Well, let's just clarify this. Will Chelsea get the job at Go 8? Will Chelsea get the job at Go 8? Death card is no. Will Chelsea get a job somewhere else? Will Chelsea get a job somewhere else? Yes, the Eight of Wands. Yeah, something fast. Something's gonna come. Like, I feel like someone's gonna call you before Go 8 that is gonna be better, and you're gonna take that one because there's gonna be some fast-paced changes, like really quick, with high energy and quick progress. There's gonna be something else. Yeah, Four of Swords. You know, they might give you time to think about it, but it looks like this one is more positive for you. Of course, I throw all my cards on the floor. Like always. Oh man, you're gonna have a difficult decision between choosing the two. Out of the two, I'd say the other one is looking more positive, but that is totally up to you. I feel like your heart won't be in the Go 8 one. Jennifer, hello. Is Carlos ignoring my text? For Jennifer, is Carlos ignoring Jennifer's text? Is Carlos ignoring Jennifer's text? The King of Wands is definitely a yes card. It's the King of Wands, right? The King of Wands has that huge ego. But I feel like they're not ignoring it for long, though. I'm not sure if they're ignoring it on. I feel like they know that they're ignoring you, but I feel like that's gonna end though. I feel like they will contact you, whenever they're ready to. The Hierophant there. Why are they? Why are they ignoring Jennifer? Why is Carlos ignoring Jennifer? Why is Carlos ignoring Jennifer? I feel like they're taking some time to think about things. The Two of God, there's a lot of love and romance here. You know, the Hierophant, they feel very loyal, very dedicated towards you. The Two of Cups, there's a lot of love, a lot of romance, a lot of passion. The Hermit is in the dark, so I don't know if it's just a matter of them feeling a little bit disconnected and wanting to avoid listening to you give them any advice about something. So I feel like they're trying to do something without getting your advice or your opinion about it. I'm not quite sure what that is because I feel like they feel like you're not going to approve. Your sun is in the dark. Um, yes, he does have strong feelings for you. The Two of Cups. You're his soulmate. He feels very deeply connected and dedicated towards you. But there is something else going on. There is definitely something else going on. I'm not quite sure what that is. I know it's just a matter of them doing something that they feel like you won't approve of. And once it's done, they will tell you about it. I feel like they just don't want you to discourage them from whatever that is. Four of Cups, yeah, they're taking their time to think things through. But yeah, I'm not quite sure what is going on there. You may not want to. I don't know if when you find this out, you may not want to have this Two of Cups energy. I don't know what it is though. I'm only an energy reader. I'm not psychic, so I can't see what he's doing. I wish I could, but yeah, their energy here is they're doing something there behind the scenes. When he's done that, he seems to want to reconnect and have this Two of Cups energy. But he has taken some time to think things over. That is what I got. Thank you for your donation, Joy. I appreciate you. Thank you. Kenya, thank you for your donation too. Thank you so much. For Tanya, will CC take things to the next level by June? Will CC take things by the next level with Tanya in June? Let's see what this is. Yeah, I would say yes. Yes. Yes, he will. He will. He's gonna go slow and steady about it though. The Eight of Pentacles is in the dark, so he's not in a rush. He is going slow, very slow. But yes, he will take things to the next level come June. The Ace of Cups, has genuine feelings, romantic talks, and all that sort of thing. Knight of Wands too, wanting to take action. Knight of Wands, the Knight of Wands, and the Nine of Wands. Feeling more confident in himself, more persistent and determined in his energy. But again, slow and steady, not rushing into anything. The Nine of Cups, CC does know that you're his dream, right? You're his soulmate type of energy. Yeah. I feel like he knows that if he wants happiness, he needs to step it up and choose you. You're welcome, Daniel. Joy, thank you. What are CJ's next actions? Apparently this one. His next actions is getting deeply connected with you, the High Priestess there. Let's see. What are CJ's next actions towards joy? What are CJ's next actions towards joy? There we go. Wheel of Fortune's turning against them. I mean, towards them. There we go. I feel like you realize whatever the connection is between the two of you is not completed. Your cycle together is not finished. And I feel like CJ has realized that. The Queen of Pentacles does realize it. You keep him grounded. You keep him real. Um, and I feel like the two of you have this earthy grounding, realistic connection. The universe is pushing the two of you together. You know, the Wheel of Fortune, luck, timing, destiny, karma is all on your side, right? I feel that for you. I also feel like there's this energy of CJ has done some soul searching and has really needed some space to self reflect. But I feel like they realize that they do want to try to see where things go if there is a real connection there. That is what I got. I don't feel like they're gonna rush into it though. I feel like they want to see if it's real, this connection. Caramel, hello. Why KB thinking of Caramel? Why is KB thinking about Caramel? Because they want that badass success with you, even though they think it's not a good idea. They think they want you anyways. Will KB romantically connect to Caramel? Will KB romantically connect to Caramel? Nine of Wands. I feel like they're feeling very confident about it, but they're unsure about where to start. The Ace of Swords is in the dark, so they don't have that sense of clarity about when to start romantically connecting with you again. Yeah, they're kind of like not even thinking about it. They want badass success without putting any effort into it, if that makes any sense. Will they contact Caramel this month? The Ten of Swords is a no card, but it's in the dark, so it's not strong no. They're just not thinking about it. They want it, but they're not showing any signs of taking initiative or action towards you, though. Thank you, Joy, for your donation. Thank you. Hi, Tammy. And what about the past Capricorn? What's next? So what are the Capricorn's next actions towards joy? What is the Capricorn's next actions towards joy? The world is in the dark. So I feel like whatever is going on with the Capricorn, they feel like they need closure, but they don't want to get closure. But they feel like they can't move on unless they get closure between the two of you. So I'm not quite sure what that looks like for him, but it's like he can't move past you. Like he stays up all night thinking about you and going back and forth. Like, should I take action again with joy or not, because I feel like he's, Capricorns have a very hard time forgiving someone for something. Like forgiveness is very, very hard for a lot of Capricorns. Once you do them dirty, I'm not saying you did, but if that's what they think, um, they have a really hard time with that. But at the same time, the Seven of Wands, it's like they can't move forward without this closure. They're feeling very stuck, it seems, in this cycle. What is Capricorn going to do about this? What is a Capricorn going to do about this? I feel like they want to connect with you without talking about any emotions. They don't want to bring any emotions into it. They feel like they need to move on from you, but they're having a very hard time with the Four of Cups here. All they do is think about you. That's causing a lot of frustrations. I feel like they can't even take an offer with someone else because they're thinking about you. I feel like he's wanting to see you because he wants closure, but he doesn't want to talk about feelings, so he doesn't know how to get closure from you without talking about feelings. Sometimes some Capricorns have a hard time expressing their feelings like that. They want to, I don't know, they want closure from you. They can't move on without this closure, but they don't want the closure, but they need the closure, so they're going to try to force it without being genuine. So I'm not quite sure how that's going to play out for the two of you. Yeah, it's kind of a tricky situation. So I don't know if he's going to fake it, where he wants to come back towards you like a love connection and fake it to get that closure and then walk. I don't know. I don't really feel like he has any love romantic feelings towards you. I feel like he just wants some sort of closure. He can't start a new cycle until he closes. Like, he can't start a new chapter in his life without closing that chapter with you first. But I feel like he doesn't know how to do that because he wants to do it without any emotions. He's gonna, yeah, I can feel that. I feel like he's going to fake being in love with you just to get that closure and then walk away. So that's not fair to you. So yeah, I'd have my guards up, Trust them, but like don't trust them completely. Keep your guards up. Don't let him hurt you. Just because of his own self-benefit. Jamie, hello. Thank you so much for your donation. What will it take to have my finances to improve? What does Tammy need to know about her finances to improve? Let's see for Tammy. What will Tammy have to do to improve their finances? What does Tammy need to do to improve her finances? The Two of Wands. It seems like there's some choices or decisions or some options that you can consider. But I feel like it's a matter of making some future plans. Because I feel like there are options. It's kind of like just navigating which one is best for you to navigate towards, right? The Two of Wands in the dark, I just feel like there's this energy of you feeling a little bit limited on those options, though. I feel like you know that. Some of the options maybe about getting outside your comfort zone a little bit, so I'm not quite sure what that entails for you. There is the Ace of Cups here, so could be looking for those opportunities, talking to the right people. But I feel like there is a new person coming into your life, so I don't know if that's like a financial advisor or who this person is that you can communicate with if you trust them enough. I mean, if you do trust them enough to communicate with your finances. Let's see, your Chariot's in the dark though, so I feel like things are not going to improve too quickly. But you do have the Queen of Pentacles. The Queen of Pentacles, she's the queen of home businesses, right? So starting like a side hustle from home to see how that plays out for you with boosting your finances. She's very thoughtful and stable and grounded with that home work life balance that from home. Yeah, and like creating some sort of steady routine that works for you. If you are starting a side hustle of some sorts or some sort of home business to improve your finances. Apparently, I'm losing all my hair, but on the Four of Wands, I feel like you will have that success, right? You'll be able to celebrate your success. Things may get a little bit more chaotic before they get better, though. That is what I got. It seems like you're going to be able to figure things out. Maybe someone's going to inspire you with creativity. That'll get that spark going. Jennifer, hello. Well, has Carlos exclusively been with me? Has Carlos exclusively been with me? Let's see for Jennifer. Has Carlos exclusively been with Jennifer? The Two of Cups is in the dark. I feel like there's been an imbalance between the two of you in the past. I'm not quite sure what that is about, though, but I feel like they do see you as their Queen of Cups. Not quite sure what the balance is. You can clarify it. The Tower's in the light, though, so there's been some disruptive energies. I feel like some truth has been exposed. I'm not quite sure if you know what that is or have realized the truths that have been exposed. The Six of Pentacles is in the dark too. So I just feel like there's a one-sided energy with the Two of Cups and the Six of Pentacles. They're both kind of like a one-sided thing. Like you're more in it than they are, or the other way around. Our Priestess is in the dark too. I'm not really feeling any like cheating type energies though. No, I don't feel like he's cheating, but I feel like he's not all in it either. You know? Um, yeah. I feel like he has a hard time trusting his feelings. I feel like he doesn't want to take that control to like completely give himself towards you either. I feel like he wants to keep his options open, even though I don't feel like he's played on it though. Yeah, has Carlos give his energy to anyone else? Has Carlos given his energy to anyone else? Knight of Wands is in the dark. I mean, Knight of Wands is a yes card, but it is in the dark, so I don't feel like it's a strong yes. I feel like he's just kind of like keeping his options open. Just because there's a lot of fears of commitment. Yeah, I don't really feel like he's done anything, but you know, it all depends what you think is doing anything. You know, if it's flirting at someone at the store, or you know, I don't know. That is what I got though. But he has feelings. Feelings for you. Does Carlos have feelings for? I feel like Carlos has feelings for you. Yeah. Does Carlos have feelings for Jennifer? Does Carlos have feelings for Jennifer? He has sexual feelings towards you. The devil's out to play. I don't know why he's torn. I feel like he's torn because he has fears. He has fears about giving himself towards you completely. So that is why he's blocking some of his emotional feelings towards you. But definitely has a sexual attraction towards you. So there's that. Joy. Thank you. Will CJ reach out or his next action? So will CJ reach out to Joy? Will CJ be reaching out to Joy? The Three of Pentacles, yes, he's gonna invite you somewhere. Yes, his next actions, he's gonna invite you on a date or something. Three of Pentacles. He wants to work something out with you. He's thinking about it. Oh, the cards were on the floor. I don't think that was supposed to be there, though. We'll try this again. Will CJ actually take action towards Joy? Ace of Wands. Yes, the devil's out to play. Yeah, I feel like he will. He will. He just needs some time. He's working on it. He's thinking about it. He's working on it. He will express his passion towards you. You know, he has those sexual attraction energy as well. You're welcome, Jennifer. Just me. Hello. Will T contact just me? Will T contact just me? Ooh. Six of Wands. I would say yes. Yes, he does. He will. He will contact you, just me. It's so approximately. I don't do timing. Just me, but I'll see what the energy is. What is the energy around just me? What is the energy around T contacting just me? Ooh, the Two of Cups. I feel that love connection is strong. I feel like they're a little bit, I don't know. I feel like when things settle down with whatever they have going on with their responsibilities with the Ten of Cups, they will contact you. Let's just see. What kind of signs will just me have when T will contact? On the weekend. There you go. The cards say on the weekend. So how does T feel about just me? How does T feel about just me? Well, the Two of Cups. Love, romance, passion, soulmate energy. The Six of Wands. They want that badass success with you. Also, the Ace of Cups. So yeah, their cup is overflowing with love for you. You're their oyster. I don't know. That is what I got. Because love, passion, romance, respect. There's a lot of good things there. Mike, hello. Who am I supposed to be with now? Let's see. For Mike. Who is Mike supposed to be with right now? Who is Mike supposed to be with right now? Ace of Swords. Somebody brand new trying to come through. I feel like you are the Knight of Cups here. You're in the dark though, so you have to let go of your guards a little bit. Open up your heart a little bit more to attract this person that you're supposed to be with right now, you know? Put some guards down. Don't get easily triggered. You know? Don't be focusing on things that you don't need to be focusing on when you're trying to attract this person towards you. Because I feel like this is a brand new person. Yeah. You have the Seven of Swords though. So, why is the Seven of Swords here besides deceit and trickery? Page of Cups is in the dark. Oh man. Okay, so this person is kind of like sneaking around, trying to see if you like them or not, because they're not sure if you like them. They're not sure if you're interested. So I feel like they're sneaking around, trying to get other people to tell them if you have feelings for them or not. But they seem to think the world of you right now. Three of Cups. Yeah, I feel like they're asking all your friends about you. They want to connect with you. They're just... I don't know why they don't want to come clean and tell you, but I feel like when they get that courage, they will tell you. That's what I got. Debbie, hello. Why is Pisces a male calling me after 5 months of no contact? What are his intentions, or is someone better coming to me in true love? Let's see for Debbie. Why is the Pisces a male calling Debbie after 5 months? That was a bad shuffle. I'll try that again. Why is the Pisces contacting Debbie? Oh man, they want your attention. They haven't changed, but they do want and desire your attention very much with the Six of Pentacles. They feel like the two of you balance each other out, and they feel like they want your generosity. They want to work things out with you. But I feel like with the Five of Wands, they haven't changed. They're the same old person they were 5 months ago. What are the Pisces' intentions towards Debbie? What are the Pisces' intentions towards Debbie? They want to take action towards you. They do. They want passionate romantic energy with you. Is someone coming towards Debbie that is better and true love? Is there someone coming towards Debbie that is better? Is there someone that's coming towards Debbie that is better for true love? Not in the current energy right now, but it doesn't mean there won't be someone better in the future, though, you know? He went back to his ex in November. Is the Pisces still with their ex? Is the Pisces still with their ex? The Five of Pentacles. Okay, so the ex dumped their ass and now they're gonna cry back to you. That's what's happening. But I feel like there is somebody coming back towards you. It may just take some more time. Is there actually somebody coming towards Debbie that is better than the Pisces? There's somebody. You're gonna meet someone at a party. The Three of Cups. Go to a party. Go to like some sort of social events out in your community. When there's a lot of other people, you're gonna meet someone better there. They're just coming back to you because they got dumped. That's what I know. You're welcome, Debbie. GG, hello. That is up to you, Debbie, but you know, he's just gonna do the same thing to you over and over and over again. You know, there's somebody out there better for you that really values you and not play games with you, Debbie. Or Gigi, what does Gigi need to know right now? What does Gigi need to know right now? What does Gigi need to know right now? Ooh, your temperance is on point. Two of Pentacles. You're gonna make some choices and decisions moving forward. I can feel that for you. Oh man, look at that. The temperance, I just feel like your mind, heart, and soul is in the right place. There's options that you can decide on. I feel like you're gonna have to juggle things around though. You know, you're gonna have to figure out what you is most important. So I don't know if it's a matter of multitasking, like your time management with your budgeting, or if it's just trying to figure out what keeps you the most balanced and the most stable. And what's coming next, because things are going to be a little bit shooken up with the Five of Swords in the dark. So whatever's going on, I feel like you're going to be like resolving some issues. You're going to be focusing on your inner growth, your inner peace, you know, that sort of thing. But there is going to be some chaos going on, like always, right? That's life. Page of Pentacles is in the dark. So I don't know if there's going to be some disappointing or conflicting news about something or other. So, yeah. The Star. Oh, man. You know, it's just a matter of making sure that you're being grounded and being honest with yourself, and you're not just creating some false hope of something that is just not on the cards for you right now. Four of Swords. Yeah, I kind of feel like there's an energy of like, get out of your head and make some decisions, be productive, get things done that you need to get done, take the rest when you need to take the rest. And I feel like it's just a matter of utilizing the resources that you have available to help you move forward. That's what he wants. Joy, thank you for your donation. Hi, Mustajab. Hello, welcome. I think my list is closed right now, but I will be back on Tuesday. Mustache Jab, I'll be back on Tuesday. For Joy, hello. Will I succeed in my new job financially? Will Joy succeed in their new job financially? Will Joy succeed in their new job financially? The Nine of Pentacles, you know, just because the cards are in the dark does not mean there's not potential, right? Every time they're in the dark, you always have opportunity to turn them into the light. So I feel like there is potential, but it's going to be slow moving. It's not going to be fast. You know? The Chariot is in the dark, so I feel like, yeah, you're training, right? So there's lots to learn. There's lots of obstacles to overcome and that sort of thing. But I feel like once you get a hang of it, you're going to turn your Nine of Pentacles into light, and then you're going to be thriving, right? The Nine of Pentacles is like gaining that sense of independence, being more self-sufficient, getting that success, that promotion, all that sort of thing. I feel like there is room to grow there. The Five of Swords is in the dark, so I feel like whatever challenges you're facing right now, you will overcome them. The Page, I feel like someone in your work will be very supportive and emotionally there for you when you need them with the Page of Cups here. Yeah, I feel like they will have some compassion for you and help guide you in the right direction with this. The Moon. You know, have faith, trust your intuition, you know, trust what you need to know. Not everything is clear right now, but you will get some clarity. Yeah, it'll take some time. It is going to be slow, though. You know, your Chariot is kind of just parked. It's not really moving anywhere. Thank you, Miss Moonlight. Thank you for being here. I feel bad I didn't get to do your reading, Miss Moonlight. Oh, man. It was good to see you. I could do a quick one if you wanted, Miss Moonlight, but I'm way past my time now, eh? I'm way past my time. Thank you, everyone, for being here. I appreciate you all so much. You're welcome, Joy. I wish you luck on your job, your career. Yeah, thank you everyone for being here. I appreciate you all so much. I will be back for free readings on Tuesday. Tomorrow is members only readings. So yeah. But I'll be back for free readings again on Monday. Tomorrow is members only readings. So if you want to join tomorrow, it is you have to join the members. But thank you everyone for being here. I will appreciate you all so much. You're welcome, Debbie. Thank you for hanging around and sticking with me. Thank you, everyone. Good night. Bye.